Alright, so we have an interesting thing to look at today. By the way, shout out real fast to this guy on Twitter. I don't know how to say his name. I don't want to butcher his name here, but he actually posted a couple of these images. Now, what is this cell phone and why does it look like a Samsung version of a foldable cell phone with a Google Pixel Fold? I mean, it looks like you just put together this cell phone right here with a Z Fold device and smushed it together. I mean, even with the bezels as well, actually. Yeah, even with the bezels, this looks very much like this phone. Well, this is actually a prototype. Now, this is a Android prototype from Google. So, when Google was testing out different Android softwares that would hopefully work with their brand new Google Pixel Fold, they needed to try it out before they even had the, full phone done with, right? To make sure it would work and make sure everything would be perfect. And that's exactly what this is. This is called a Jumbo Jack, a prototype Google uses to test the Android software experience on foldables before they had a working Pixel Fold prototype. The hardware is Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold 2, while the software is Android 12L. The hardware is a Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2, while software Android 12L. So this is, he said the hardware is this is interesting. So he said the hardware was a Z Fold 2 and it's running Android 12L. Now he said apparently this comes from eBay. So somebody posted this on eBay for sale, which I find very interesting that Google would let this get out. Now, this is not the first time, whether the last time, that we're going to see, any type of prototypes get released on eBay or other services. This happens not all the time, but it does happen frequently. More than you would expect. Where someone who works for the company has a prototype, maybe they take it home when they're not supposed to, they sell it on a secondhand website, they make some money, and it gets out in the wild. We actually saw the same concept with Xbox dev kits. The Xbox One X, there was a lot of dev kits that got actually released out into the open, which are not supposed to, because people were selling them. And ex-Microsoft employees. Now, obviously, things like that, you get caught, there's a whole entire problem there. But again, as you can see right here, this is what we're left with. We're left with a Z Fold 2, Android 12L, Pixel Fold. A Jumbo Jack, as he called it. For more context, he does post this article right here, which of course is from September 18th of 2021, which obviously, again, like I said, a little bit older of an article, but it's pretty much just talking about the whole thing and talking about how this is utilized, how this is, what purpose it has in the, realm of foldable cell phones and all that kind of good stuff. Which, again, like I said, it is very interesting. So this is the Pixel Fold before the Pixel Fold was a Pixel Fold. In a way, I'm just looking at this, right? It looks like it's like, obviously, again, Z Fold 2, right? So it has long, narrow display, right? But it just looks like it's like a crunched up version of this phone and just taller. That's what it looks like. It just looks so funny, man. I don't know. It just looks so freaking hilarious to me. I wonder how much this sold for on eBay. I wonder how much it sold for on eBay. If I had to guess, right, because, okay, so the Z Fold 5 right now sells for around $900 on eBay. A Pixel Fold, this one right here, the best you can get for eBay for this phone is probably $850, around $850, right? So this is a prototype, which obviously, listen, it's Android 12L. It's not going to be that durable because Z Fold 2's hardware, I would have to assume, at most, but the rarity of it definitely pushes up the price tag. I would think $1,500, maybe $1,500. It's just interesting because it's more of a thing you would buy just for the novelty sakes of having it. you know, be like, oh yeah, I have a Pixel Fold prototype pretty much before Pixel Fold was Pixel Fold. And that's the only reason you would have something like this, because other than that, there'd be no reason to actually have this. You can't actually do anything with it, right? All you can really do is just, I mean, you could use it like a regular cell phone, but it's, again, outdated. It's probably going to be glitchy. There's going to be problems, issues, a bunch of things. So tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I did not think I was going to be talking about this today, but you know what? Here it is. See you guys next one.